Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's me, John, and Mama here with Coffee Time with John and Mama. We are doing a redo tonight. Y'all know we had the beef roast on Sunday, and I'm telling you, we put a cup of coffee in it and we cut it up. And when I tried to slice it up, it fell apart. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna heat it up. This little bitty cube because we don't need very much. And I'm just going to use about half of it. Mama, you want to use all this or you want to use it for something else?
I'll just use half of it.
Okay, because we'll just eat one sandwich. We're having. We
could make us some soup out of part of that.
Yeah. We're having barbecue sandwiches. Because we got the buns. We had hamburgers. See, I'm still going to have that much, whether they put soup or you could do open-faced sandwiches or you could do...
Or more barbecue.
Or more barbecue. So that's it. That's all you do. Just put it in there and you shake up your favorite barbecue sauce or whatever you have. This is a good one. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it is a good one. I'm just going to put it in there. And you can add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce or something like that if you want. But this meat tasted really good. I'm putting about 2 good tablespoons in there. Mama might add more. Are you going to heat that, Mama?
Yes, I am.
There you go, man. So, that's simple. That's easy. And now, I'm going to make a little bit of potato salad to go with this barbecue. Now, if you had a little bit of potatoes left over and you think we don't really like leftover mashed potatoes, because you know what? We don't either. This is what we put it in when we finished up the other day. And see, there's just like a serving in here. But that's going to make a lot of potato salad. And it's just me and Mama tonight, so we're just going to add, I'm going to get rid of this little onion that we've been chopping around on here for 2 weeks, or however long it's been. And I've got some eggs left from the deviled eggs that we had. And we'll just chop all this up. I guess I'll get rid of it. There's a lot of onion still there. I don't think I'll get rid of it. I think I'll have enough for another chopping. Because, well, ain't that many potatoes if I put all this onion in there.
You'll have onions.
And Mama won't want it. So I'm not putting all of it in there. What are y'all up to today? I'm telling you what, it is the AB day here today. It is currently 6:07 and it's 72 degrees. Now that's what kind of weather we're having today. But I did hear the weatherman say that, he said the cold word this weekend. Cold snap. And he even said the freeze word. We could have a slight freeze. So that's telling me we're probably going to get a little bit below 32 here for the weekend. But now I'm going to tell you, we done talked about it. We're prepared for it. We've got all those winters coming. And dogwoods have not bloomed. Blackberries have not bloomed. That was another one I think we might have left off the other day. It's blackberry winter. But we've got all those little cold snaps coming. And now these happen every year. So there's no sense in acting surprised or acting like it's not March in East Tennessee, because it is, people, and that's just what we have. We've always had this. And yeah, I'm not going to go get rid of this onion even tonight because there's way too much of it. Look at all that onion once I started chopping. So here's my little potato salad bowl, and I'm mixing it right in the bowl that we stored it in. Let me tilt y'all down. If y'all are saying something, do you not respond to the what? Cindy says, do you not respond to questions? I sure do, Cindy, if you got one. Hey, Jillian, thank you for those stars. Hey, Mary, how are you? Hey, Wanda. Hey, Diane. Hey, Gail, how are y'all doing? Yeah, Cindy, I respond to questions unless it's just something that ain't none of anybody's business, or if it's just something personal. But if it's a question about something we're doing or something that's going on, then yeah, I'll respond, but I haven't seen yours. Anyway, back to this. I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there because that's a little bit of potatoes. In fact, I didn't hardly use any of that onion. I'm going to put it back in the bag. I'm going to keep it for another day. That was good on them hot dogs last night. It's good in this potato salad. Now, in this amount of potatoes, I'm going to put 1 2 tablespoons. That's it.
That's not a big tablespoon.
About a tablespoon, Mama said. About 2 half tablespoons. That's what I'm putting right there, 7 now. And I'm going to put 1 little squirt of mustard. This is the season for things barbecued. I mean, spring, summer, those, you know, we're getting there. And we do like a lot of it. Hoping we won't have bad storms tonight. I hope not either, Melody. Bad storms. We had a little bit last night here. Nothing stormy, but rain and wind. Today, the wind has just been Marchy. It's very windy. This is just some sweet pickle relish. And this is just a boiled egg that I had left over from the deviled eggs we fixed. And I'm just going to chop him up a little bit here. I could use this cutting board here. Won't hurt if I get a little onion on it because it's all going in the same pot. But yeah, the wind is awful. There's garbage cans everywhere. There's garbage can lids all over town. It's windy. It's gusty winds.
It's blowed over those wrought iron chairs.
It's blowed over wrought iron chairs in our front yard. Yeah, it's a March day. But it's beautiful. The sun's shining. We've had rain. We've had gloom this morning. But all in all, it's a nice day. But we know what March is like. And it is windy. So I'm just going to put that 1 boiled egg right in there in that potato salad. Just like that. Now look how much potato salad. My bowl is already full. And filling up, actually. A little bit of black pepper right off the table. A little bit of salt. I would put a little nature seasoning in it. Now these are made from mashed potatoes, so the butter, the cream, and all that is already in there. And I did put a little bit of mustard. I'm not going to put celery in it for 2 reasons. There's just a little bit of it. Mama ain't crazy about it. So, a stars party. Thank you all. I thought, what was that flash? It was the stars party. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much. Can't see the egg. Sorry, I chopped it up. I just chopped it up, but I'm not going to put celery in it because this is just such a little amount. And Mama's not crazy about it, so I will skip it tonight. And I don't want to have to get out of the stock of celery and do all that washing because this is just a quick, easy, simple supper. I just want to do these kind of redos sometimes to show y'all just how simple it can be to have something. And like this little dab of mashed potatoes, you might have thrown those out. But we save it because we knew we might make potato salad out of it. Mama, can you hand me that paprika? Put a little paprika in it for some color because it still looks white, but it's all mixed up good and it will taste like potato salad. I'm going to put another little touch of mustard because I must not have put any to mention because it's still...
I don't know if I hand you paprika or not.
And a lot of times I'll put carrots in it for color and for a little dash of sweetness. And I'm not tonight. Like I said, these are redo mashed potatoes, so I'm not going to worry too much. But they're still going to taste great for our little bit of barbecue in our sandwich tonight. Now y'all seen this started out as roast beef, mashed potatoes, green beans, gravy. And now we've turned it into barbecue sandwiches and potato salad. And there is the potato salad.
About that.
Thank you, Mama. And this is just going to be a little flavor and a little color. Just to let you know, that's good potato salad. All right. Got spoons going every direction here tonight. I'm going to taste with this one when I get this excess mayonnaise off. We're using the blue plate mayonnaise that someone brought us, sent us, and it's good stuff. Someone posted the other night, blue plate was a staple of the South. I don't know how we missed that because we're certainly Southern, but I had never used it before. I know I hear people using it, but I have never really used it. All right, I'm going to taste this potato salad, and I'm going to tell y'all, I'll be truthful, tell you what we got going on here tonight. All right, Mama, there's the potato salad. Here's the eggs. So what are you all having? Pimento? Oh, yeah, pimento is delicious, isn't it? Good evening, John and Mama. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Hey, Barbara, how are you? Everything is chopped up. Yes, Linda, I chopped it all up. Hi from Jackson, Georgia. Karen, how are you? Hi, John and Mama. Shirley, how are you? What are y'all eating tonight? Are y'all having something extra good? Extra good? I've never had potato salad with mashed potatoes. Oh, Barbara East, it's a must. Thank you, Joy, for those stars. It's a must. Sometimes, I mean, I don't want to start all over when I've got fresh mashed potatoes in here. But you can just, there's no difference really for us because I make my regular potato salad with both butter and a little bit of evaporated milk. It's delicious. Tastes just like potato salad that's been made because it's already cold and the potatoes already got the texture in them. But that'll be great with this barbecue. Mom and I are eating different than we normally eat this week. We certainly don't normally eat hamburgers, hot dogs, and barbecue sandwiches. I don't know what's gotten into us, but this is just kind of worked out that way to be what we have. And what do we always say? Use what you have. There wasn't no sense of starting all over when we had this goodness to go right with it. Now I've got some coleslaw here from the other day, and I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to see if it is still tasty. Well, thank you, Mom. See if it's still tasty, or see if it's gotten strong. Sometimes it gets strong now, and you just can't do much with it. I didn't want it last night with a hot dog. I will eat that, but I just didn't want that. So, we skipped it. It's still good. It's still good. It's a little strong, but it's nothing that I can't handle. So, just since we started tonight, since with you all, we have got a buffet here. I'll show y'all. So we've got the potato salad that y'all just watched me make. We just heated these green beans up. This is that cream style corn y'all saw me make out of a can of whole kernel the other day. What was we making, Mama? Mexican cornbread. So that's that cream style corn I made out of a can of whole kernel corn. All this was in the refrigerator, and here's coleslaw left over from Sunday's meal. And here's that barbecue that we just put together. Look at that. Sweet Baby Ray's is all put in there. And we got that going. Now, it's been how long? So many times. I don't know, but it ain't been that long. And we've already got a whole meal ready and on the table. Because we used some leftovers and some redos. And we've not had this meal, so it's not like leftovers completely. Because all this has been turned into something new. So what do y'all? It says, hey, John and Mama. Tell her she needs to be seen more. I know she's shy. Oh, Mama. Rita, she's not as shy as she's just busy over there. Now, if we had somebody to follow us around with this camera, we could do better. But I kind of just try to leave it here because some of y'all were saying that it was making y'all sick when I was twisting around. So we try to do it to make everybody, I don't want to make anybody sick with it. All right, there she is.
Yeah.
Mom, let's think you're shy.
Oh, I am bashful shy.
Okay. Hey, John and Mama, watching from, tell me where is that? C-O-U-T-E, Texas. Clute, Texas. I always use mashed potatoes. Yeah. That's the way, I mean, in the South, that's what we've always done it. Chicken and dumplings here tonight in Richmond, Texas. Kathy.
Oh, gosh.
That sounds good. And it's going to be cold this weekend. Chicken and dumplings. Mama, it'll be cold. You might want to make that soup.
Yeah.
Hello, Mama and John. Love potato salad. We have. Oh yeah, that's good too. Picking up hamburgers. That's easy, Susie. I like that too. Pick up something and bring it home.
Yeah, it's good.
I love your blouse, Mama.
Well, thank you. Quite old, but it's good yet.
Pamela says she loved it. Love Mama's shirt.
Well, thank you.
Mama's all dressed up today in what is that? Beige and burgundy and navy.
It's a mixture of everything. It's a little old and faded.
Mama's hair looks pretty. Mama, they're bragging on you. Thank you for those stars, Ashley. Okay, Mama, let's. You want to bless it and then fill it?
Yeah.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful meal. We thank you for the nourishment of our body. Dear Lord, we just ask you for healing. And dear Lord, we just ask you for all those prayer requests that you'll just be with them and touch them in whatever way you see fit, dear Lord. Be with each and every one. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, Mama. Now, I'm doing barbecue one bun at a time.
Open face again.
Yeah. You're going to do what? I'm going to try a little bit of these green beans. Do a little bit of this potato salad.
That beef made it turn dark or something.
Yeah, it is darker, but I think it was that
Sweet baby raisins.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
It is a darker sauce, ain't it? Well, I can't hold it on my spoon.
You want mustard, Mama?
Yes, I
Remember
do.
the lock. Did y'all know this? I showed them last night. I didn't realize I used to just flip it up and squirt. There is a built-in lock on it, so you don't get it all messy. Isn't that wonderful? I'm gonna try some of this corn.
He'll make me lock it every time since he found it.
Well, it is cleaner, I think.
Yeah. There you go. You're wanting some? There's no sense of closing it.
Yeah, and here is the corn. You wanted this coleslaw, Mama?
No.
I didn't think you would. Mama's a fresh coleslaw kind of gal. Now look at that. Barbecue, corn, green beans, coleslaw, potato salad, and all redo. Leftover redo.
Did I not?
You can't beat that, can you? So what are y'all having for supper? Some of y'all said? I had chicken noodle soup for supper. Juanita, that sounds good. Never made potato salad from mashed potatoes. Brenda, it's a staple in the South, or at least it is here. I don't care for just plain old leftover mashed potatoes unless you're going to smother them in gravy or something. But potato salad, it tastes to me just like fresh potato salad that's been made yesterday. Because you do have that leftover mashed potato and they are cold, refrigerator cold. And then when you put your ingredients in, you stir it up and it's delicious. I really couldn't tell you that it wasn't made today, you know.
It
The
was
mashed-
made just right then.
I mean the mashed potatoes and everything.
Give me a little spoon of it like this corn.
Do what?
A potato salad, please.
Oh, a spoon of potato salad. I thought you was asking me just for a spoon. I thought, I don't have a spoon, Mama, but I'll get you one.
It's good, thank you.
All right. The green beans are good. The coleslaw is a little strong, but it gets strong. That's what coleslaw does. And I gotta tell you, not just because I made it, but that's some of the best cream style corn I've ever had next to Mama's homegrown. Mama, what would you say?
It's good. Never sharp.
And it was just made from a store brand can of whole kernel corn. I just put it through the supersonic chopper and added a little bit of cream to it and a little bit of sugar, wasn't it, Mama?
I think so.
And that's all we did. And that roast beef and barbecue, it's good too. Mama, you make a good barbecue.
Yeah.
All we did was roast beef and...
He did it.
Did you put anything else in it while you were standing over there?
No. Oh, a little more barbecue.
Well, you did put more barbecue?
And a little bit of water, because it wasn't getting, wasn't getting.
So you put more barbecue than what I showed them, and then
Yeah,
you put
just
more
a-
water.
Excuse me again, I've got hiccups. A little bit of water to get it moist.
You did good, Mama.
Cool.
That's great. Everything's delicious. So the group that met last night here at the table decided it was time to do a cook-along. And we're going to make Mama's macaroni salad from scratch with the elbow noodles. And elbow noodle you'll need for a cook-along Saturday at 6 will be elbow noodles, a little bit of mayonnaise, whatever you want, mustard, some boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, onion, salt and pepper, and pickle relish.
Yeah.
And that's all the ingredients you'll need, and we'll do that at 6 o'clock. And we'll probably have to have something, a hamburger or something to go with it, but you all fix whatever you want to go with it. But we will do the macaroni salad together if you want to. And we'll plan on giving away some more church cookbooks and just making an afternoon out of it at 6 o'clock on Saturday. Lord willing, the weather's willing, and all that good stuff. And we have internet. Thank the Lord it's not stopped tonight. Everything seems to be floating right along. Hello, John and Mama. Anybody got a hey mama tonight? Yum, yum. Teresa Holland said. Anybody have a hey mama? Donna, are we making you hungry? This is just leftovers tonight, Donna. Pat says, good meal. It is. Having baby pep this evening along with cracker salad. Baby, what is that? Tess, hey, what is it? Baby pep. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Teresa. Good evening, Nancy. How are you? Hey, Mama. Spaghetti. Oh. Hilda. Spaghetti is good. We need to have spaghetti, Mama, before long. We got to talking last night about Ruby Slipper cake. And then I had lots of comments about it when I was reading over them last night. Mama says she'll make us one in the next few weeks, days, something. Whenever she gets an idea for it. And you'll need a yellow cake mix for it.
Yeah, I think that's what I use. I'll have to get my recipe out and look it up and tell them exactly what it.
We probably won't do that in a cook along, but she'll make it and show y'all how to make it. And if you want to make it with her, you certainly can. She'll use raspberry jello probably if we can get a hold of it. And a yellow cake mix, and then I think she said sour cream.
I think it calls.
She thinks it's sour cream. And you make it in a butt pan. And that's all you do. Had a little bean string.
Them supposed to be strangled.
Well, they had a tiny one right there, Mama. You can tell them that they missed one. These are those Blue Lakes. I like them, but I don't like them as good as I do my peanuts. Somebody had a question about peanuts, peanut beans. You can get them at your local co-op, or Mayo Clinic has had them.
Not Mayo Clinic.
Mayo, not clinic. Don't go to the Mayo Clinic. That's for peanut beans. Mayo Home and Garden, is that what it's called? I'm sorry. Not the clinic. Not the Mayo Clinic. Don't let them substitute red half runners. Not white half runners.
Pink half runners.
Or pink half runners. Because that's not the same thing. It will make a pink bean, but these are a bushier bean. It's not a running bean. It's a bushier bean. Mama, that doesn't look like water you're drinking. It's not. Thank you, Mary. Mama's having the rest. It is zero, though.
It's the rest of my Coke.
It's the rest she's had today. and it's a 0. Your food sounds great. Enjoy. Thank you, Wilma. Hamburgers and French fries tonight. That's what we had that night before last. We had hot dogs last night, and Mom, we're gonna have to get some
food. Yeah.
food. We ate some good Sunday. We just did the leftovers here. But I hate to waste food. You go to the store, you get 5 bags of groceries, and it's $100.
You don't get that much for $100. That was $200.
We got a few more than 5 for $200 the other day, but I don't know. That's the reason it's a good year to grow a garden. If you're able and you can, try to plant you a few extra things. That'll offset some of the cost. Grow you some tomatoes so you can have soups and chili and whatever you want with your homegrown tomatoes. Anybody got a Hey Mama?
Macaroni and tomatoes.
Have I missed a Hey Mama? I'm fixing chicken livers. Oh, Tina, Mama, put that on the list. We've not had chicken livers in a good spell. Leftover redo sloppy Mama Joe's mac and cheese and green beans. I'm ready for the macaroni salad. I'll have to use something there, Peg. Peg Hill, I can't see what you're saying, but I'm glad you're ready. BLT is what's for dinner. Oh, Ray St. John. Oh, we love that. BLTs. I like a BLT. Mama likes a BT. Hold the L. That would be good with that lettuce that April and Jeff brought. A good BLT with that homegrown lettuce. Iowa here. Hello. McDonough Kirk. I got, hey Mama, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
A deer with no eyes.
McDonough, you know that's...
A deer with no eyes.
McDonough, you know that's not funny.
You're laughing anyway. Blinded by the headlights. A hit deer.
Oh, what do you call a deer with no eyes?
A hit deer.
I have no idea. Okay, McDonough, it is funny. I have no idea. How cute. No deers were hurt in the making of that joke. I just want to put that out there. We would never hurt a deer. But I had no idea that was cute. Looks delicious, Christy. Thank you. Hey, Mama, why don't you ever ask a leprechaun for a loan? Oh.
A leprechaun for a loan. He's got his pot of gold, didn't he?
No, she says, because they're always a little short.
A little short.
Leprechauns are.
They sure are.
So glad to see someone else uses their leftovers. My mom would say, waste not, want not. That's exactly, Stella. You know, if you buy roast, now if you have a bigger enough family, you probably don't have that problem with leftovers. And you may just have a little bit that, you know, you can feed to an animal or something can get the good out of it. But like when there's just 1 or 2 of you, it is super hard to cook a meal like a roast or, you know, or even fix a mashed potatoes. It's hard to cook a meal that you'll only eat at one setting. If you cook that little, it seems like it don't taste as good. And you can't just buy a little bit of roast. For one thing, it'll shrink up to nothing. So we tend to cook bigger quantities than just for 2. But we either eat it as leftovers, we freeze it and have it another meal, or we take it and we make something totally different out of it. And like with this roast, we ate it as roast, barbecue, and now Mama's got plans for soup out of the rest of it.
Maybe, if it gets cold enough.
It's going to get cold, Mama. It's going to get a little cold. He said the freeze word. So that roast certainly didn't go to waste, and we had 3 good meals that are going to have the 3rd meal. And you know, like your mama said, waste not, want not. It's just too expensive to waste.
It's really good. It's the barbecue.
Pike County, a little rainy, but warm here today. Patty's been warm here today too, but I think that's fixing to change. Hey, Christina, Davey, how are you? John, please tell your mama this. You need an American girlfriend. I don't know what that means. Christina, I don't know what that means. What are you all eating? Nancy, we are having leftover mashed potatoes that I turned into potato salad. Some leftover green beans that we just heated up. This is cream style corn that I made out of whole kernel corn for Mexican cornbread because we didn't have no cream style. Now we'll probably never buy it again, and we'll always just grind up our own and make it because it's so good. And I don't like cream style corn. I like Mama's cream style when she picks it out of the garden and cooks it. But I don't like store-bought cream style. But this is delicious. And it is easy to make. All I did was just put it in the power chopper. You could put it in your food processor. Whole kernel corn, it was an off-brand, store brand. And I put a little bit of cream in it, and I put a little bit of sugar in it. And mixed it up, and it's delicious. And I don't know that we'll ever need any other kind of cream style corn except this. And we had a roast for Sunday, and Mama just barbecued up some of it. And we have an open face, or I'm having an open face barbecue sandwich. Mama's done. And then we'll probably use the rest of it probably for some soup when it cools off this weekend. That corn is delicious. If you didn't see me do the corn, go back and look at the Mexican cornbread. I made it on there. And what I've done is I made one to see if we could before I got on there in front of y'all. And it was good. Mama said, I said, well, I'll have to make another one to show them how. So this is what, the first one I made, I put in this bowl. And I said, we'll have that for supper one night. And here it is. Excellent. It changes the flavor of even that can of whole kernel corn into more of a homegrown, home-style, cream-style corn, doesn't it, Mama?
Yeah, it is.
It's really good. The coleslaw, after I tasted another bite of it, it's had it.
It's a
You know how coleslaw does. It gets stronger and stronger. And I didn't even put onion in it, but it's 3 days old, so
it has a right to be strong.
it has a right to be a little strong. A little strong. We will be cooking some fresh meals, not redos or leftovers. Probably, maybe tomorrow.
We got appointments tomorrow, so I don't know.
Like I said, maybe Friday. Mama says, you got something to do tomorrow evening. You ain't gonna do that. We'll probably come on. Well, I just announced that piece of, huh?
One of these days.
We'll probably come on tomorrow. Probably will.
But not cook a meal. We won't have time, probably.
Mama, we gotta eat Sunday.
We'll eat, but I ain't cooking a big meal after appointments.
She says she ain't cooking, folks. She's
I'm sat down.
she's on strike.
Strike. Have you lit a candle? I smelled something. I thought.
You smell something on fire.
Well, I thought it was a candle lit.
Are you smelling things, Mama?
I must be.
Maybe it's sweet corn.
It don't smell like a candle. No.
Well, what are you smelling? Coffee pot's off.
Stove's off.
Stove's off. You didn't have the oven on. Mama's smelling. Maybe you smell my coffee, Mama. It's awful good.
Well, not been that.
Folks, the month is about over, and we extended, or Teresa extended this cup and apron, or any color combination, for $30, or you can get the tumblers. I don't ever remember bringing a tumbler up, but you've seen the tumbler. They're $35 with an apron. And everything in the Etsy store is 10% off with the code LUCKY10, and it's the number 10. Lucky. I'll accept the bundle. So everything else is 10% off, and the bundle is already marked down and got a special price. So it's all good. Hey, Mama, what kind of pork chops? What kind of pork does Barbie like?
Barbie?
Mm-hmm.
The little doll?
I think so, Mama. What kind of pork?
Canned pork chops.
What kind of pork does Barbie like? Barbecue.
Barbecue.
That's a good one, Michelle.
That really is good.
Barbecue. Hey, Mama, what did one blueberry say to the other blueberry? Vivian, you'll have to tell me again because it's under Seymour, and Seymour won't let me see more of nothing.
What did one blueberry?
What did one blueberry say to the other blueberry?
Are you blue today?
I don't know. Vivian will have to tell us. Baby pap is like vanilla pudding. Well, I've learned something. It's an old-time recipe. Milk, eggs, cornstarch, sugar, and vanilla. Well, Tess, thank you so much. Baby pap.
I've never heard of it.
I'll have to look that up. Maybe we can make it one day. Tessa,
Like,
you may have just...
sounds like what I make for my banana pudding.
I was going to say, it sounds like banana pudding. I bought rye bread, corned beef deli meat, sauerkraut, and Swiss cheese. Oh, Murdabs, that sounds like the makings of a wonderful Reuben. I will have to try a Reuben again. We made Reuben casserole in here one night. Hey, Mama, how do you make a... Oh, Ruth, I can't tell her that one. She'll get mad. Mama's sensitive about anything, especially at the supper table. All right, let's see here. It's not that bad. She didn't tell it bad. It was just, I know my mama. I know how picky she is. She picky. I love grilled cheese and tomato soup. Terry, that's a staple. That is one of those go-tos. That's something we always keep is Campbell's tomato soup. From Oklahoma City. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Now, wait a minute. Tracy's not from Oklahoma City. Paula, hello from Oklahoma City. And Tracy, hello. How are you all? Hey, Mama, what kind of pork barbecue? What's one we just had, Michelle? Hey, John. All right. Who else is on here? Mayo Clinic, hello from... I'm sorry about that. It just all come out in one sentence.
Good thing I was here.
Now, Faye, Shelly beans is a little bit different from peanut beans. There are a lot of like, hey Sherry, thank you for the stars. Folks, thank y'all for the Hey Mamas. Vivian, I don't see your answer on there, the blueberry one, but you can tell us next time. Hey Bonnie Thacker, how are you? Hey Janet Owens. And Linda Bailey. Y'all are just so good to have y'all here. And there's a bunch of y'all on here tonight. Oh, this must be a good time. We've been coming too late. I told Mama, I said, they ain't used to us being late. My goodness, we're usually, in the wintertime, that's bedtime, 8 o'clock. So we try to do better. Maybe we'll get all settled out with this time change, and it won't seem so early when it's really late. Tomato sandwich for dinner. Angela, I wish I had a homegrown tomato sandwich. I would give all this and the rest of the week's food supply for a homegrown tomato sandwich.
Oh, wow.
John, you and Mama are so much fun. Well, thank you, Jeannie. We appreciate that. We appreciate y'all being here with us. Folks, we're going to say goodnight. We're about through. We're going to wash up these dishes. call it a night.
That's right.
I think I froze y'all up. I'm having Olive Garden. Oh, Barbeque, that is good. Rosa Norris from Ripley, Mississippi. Hey, Vivian. Listen, if y'all get storms coming, y'all be careful. Especially if it gets cold. Bring your pets in and check on somebody if it gets cold this weekend. They've been used to 70 degrees for a day or two. I think from 70 to 40 it's going to be colder than it normally is. When you're used to 70, it hits 40, but when you've had it all winter, then it don't seem as cold. But when you switch back, ooh, seems a little chilly.
I'll have to drag out the Long Johns if it gets below freezing.
Oh, Mama, I don't know. You get cold and it's 70.
I know it.
Folks, we're going to say good night. Thank you so much for being here with us today. We appreciate each and every time you visit with us and your comments. We thank you for spreading our page. We're getting new people all the time, and we appreciate it. For you new people, welcome to the Coffee Time family. We're so glad to have you. Our cooking's a little bit different this week than normally. Normally, we are cooking some Southern cooking or something or talking. This page really isn't a cooking page. It's a live life and life a little bit page. We cook a lot, but we do other things. We may drag you to the nursery for plants, or we may just sit out on the porch and talk sometime. Our page varies from time to time, but if you're new, just jump right in, have a good time with us. We're just a break, a little coffee break. You don't even have to drink coffee. Our page is not about the coffee, it's about the time. So just join right in, take a little break from the world and the problems. We try to stay positive as much as we possibly can, and we try to keep it on the uplifting. Yeah. So just join right in with us. I'm John, this is Mama, and this is just what we do. And we just thank y'all for being here with us, and we love it, and we thank y'all's family, and that's a true statement. So right. I'm going to say, find you something good to eat and make you some memories, and Mama, say good night to the folks.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.
Y'all have a great one.
Bye.